This is the video review for the IGear KUP replacement head set that came. This is just a small little thing. The box fits in the pickup bed of his truck mode, as you saw in the opening credits there. But it's just a little replacement headset that gives him his IDW Sigar head set. It's just a little plastic box, and inside there's some foam, and there's two heads, one with the little Sigar in his mouth and one without. The smiles are kind of reversed to replace the stock Hasbro head. There's also this little tiny screwdriver, which is nice that they included it. It is like, here's my finger, here's a screwdriver. It's very teensy, and that's nice, I guess. And I did earlier put the other head on using the screwdriver. It does work, but if you have something, a smaller Phillips head screwdriver, something a little bit more suited to the job, you just want to be. It's hard to get a grip on this thing, especially when you're working in the back of the head. Something like this, a smaller Phillips head is much preferable to the little one that comes with it. But if you don't have anything else, this will do. And the two heads, you just pop them out of the foam. There's the come on. Just being a pain. There we go. There's the non-Sigar head. Just real quick. And then pop the Sigar head out. Now the Sigar head, you can see he's just got the little Sigar in his mouth. And it is very tiny. A lot of people have said it broke off. I haven't had that issue. It's not glued in. It does come out very easily. You can see there's a little peg that plugs it into his mouth. Nice little hole there in the side of his mouth, so you can plug it back in. It did not come glued in, so it does come out very easily. So just be aware of that. It is a tiny little piece. You could glue it in if you want. So to switch up the heads, it's actually really simple. I find it's better if you just go ahead and turn KUP's head all the way around, just because then you've got a straight shot at this screw as opposed to coming over here through the backpack and all that stuff. Just come out around here, just stick the screw in there. Help me get this refocused here. There we go. And just unscrew it. Be careful not to lose this little screw here. I'll pop the head apart. Get the screw out here. And once the faceplate comes off, I turn this around to see the ball joint snapped on here. Just kind of flip it down flat and then just pop it up off like that. Now usually at this point I go ahead and put the head back together and screw it together just so I don't lose the screw or half the head. Just real quick tighten that back in. And then just do the opposite with the either the Sigar head or the non-Sigar head. We're going to go ahead and put the Sigar head on. Just stick the screw in there, or screwdriver in there, and just unscrew it. And then just separate the front and back halves of the head here. And they do fit together very well, so that can take a little doing. And then right there you've got the same little socket for the ball joint. Just snap that on, and then line the front of the head up. And at this point I usually will just come to the back of the head. Then just get the screw on the screwdriver here, which can take a little doing. You can actually, I think, keep this screw more or less in the back of his head. Don't unscrew it all the way as it flings around. But I just get the screw back in there, and then just screw it back together. I'll just hold the head together, make sure it screws all the way in until it's tight. And that's all there is to it. Uh-oh. Oh no. His Sigar fell out at some point. And now we're going to have to hunt for it. So, it's probably right around here. It may even be in his chest piece there. So give me a second, we'll find that, and we'll be right back. There we go. It had fallen down inside his chest there, but Kup with his cigar. Really, really, really very cool. Just really adds a lot of character to the head. It looks a lot nicer than just the yelling guy. The colors match. It's just a nice addition to the set. And of course, it does still push the head down. The cigar doesn't come past that plate, so there's plenty of clearance for him to still transform. You can still pull his head down, and you can still pull the whole, transform all the way to truck mode without any issues. I'm not going to turn them all the way into truck mode, but just to show you, you can still rotate it all the way around with no issues with that cigar. So yeah, definitely a nice little upgrade to Kup, and I think it was only like $10. I realize some people think that's too much, and if you know it is for you, then that's fine. It's mostly sold out everywhere anyway. I think the only one that's still available in most places is the one that matches the eHobby Kup. It's a little bit bluer, matches those colors better. But if you can hunt one down, definitely worth getting. Very nice. Just a nice bonus and a nice addition to the figure. There it is, the IGear Kup replacement head set. And and also when you're done, you can store the other head back in the box, as well as the screwdriver, and the original Kup head can fit right in there in that foam, so you don't lose it. So you can put it right back in this little plastic case, and there you go.